This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So, honey.
What?
Are you okay? Are you feeling okay?
I feel really good today.
Okay, great. Because the last couple of days on Instagram, we've been posting some stuff, and you don't look like you're doing great.
Oh, yeah. Inside, I feel like that.
Inside, you don't feel great?
Yeah, my back is fucked up. And what else is fucked up? My feet are fucked up.
Which are probably all connected.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all related. Whatever.
Maybe it's because you don't wear real shoes.
What do you mean? Oh, because I wear flip-flops?
Yeah.
I know. You always want to wear Birkenstocks. You're just talking to me about wearing Birkenstocks.
I was just talking to you about wearing Birkenstocks.
I don't want to wear Birkenstocks.
Why?
I feel gay or something in that.
You're not.
Feel it, though.
That's another problem.
I don't feel gay. I don't know what I feel. I'm really not into Birkenstocks, I guess.
They're real kind of trendy, though.
I know. I'll wear them. You like when I wear them.
I do like when you wear them.
So if you get all excited if I wear Birkenstocks,
I do.
then I'll wear Birkenstocks.
I really do.
Do you get excited in this new shirt I'm wearing, this
I
yellow
mean,
one?
it's yellow, so it's not my fave color, but you look at it in yellow.
Do you see something that that you shouldn't be looking
like
at
your
right
hard
now?
nipple?
Yeah. I looked in
You're
the mirror
actually
and
one hard nipple?
I looked in the mirror. I'm like, what's going on, man? You can
Well,
see
they were like, I don't know if I could wear the shirt. It's a little nipply. I'm like, it's not the shirt. It's your nipples.
It's
it
like
doesn't matter what shirt you
Yeah,
wear.
but you can see the brown through the
you
yellow.
cannot see the brown through the yellow. You can just see your hard nipples through the shirt.
My nipples are like hard, black almost.
They're not. Why are they so hard right now? Why is one hard right now?
I don't know. Maybe it's because of the ice from my drink or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Look at your drink.
I switched it up today.
Your drink is pretty, and I bagged on you because I don't want
You
this milky
very
white
much
gross
bagged
drink.
on me.
It looks like you're drinking milk. No
But
one wants
I'm not
to see
drinking
that.
milk.
I want to see a pretty drink like that. That's a nice looking drink.
Thank you.
What is it?
It is gin and what is it, like sparkling grapefruit juice? Like that
Yeah.
Fever Tree grapefruit?
I tasted it. It tastes like a fruity punch type
It's pretty
thing.
delicious.
And I'm drinking a Moscow
I
Mule.
don't drink hard stuff very often, so you might be driving to dinner tonight.
Probably true. And I'm drinking a Moscow Mule that I've spilt the whole shot of vodka on the counter.
Right. I
And yelled.
thought it was funny because we're trying to get a little more glimpse into our real lives per our social media.
Because people like when they really see us.
And people like the real us. And so I was like, well, let me film you making your drink today before the show. And the best part is that you fucked up and you spilled it everywhere. And it actually made a pretty
and
funny
yelled
video.
motherfucker.
I'm not sure if I think we can put that on the internet.
Yeah. You can say motherfucker on the internet, I think.
You
Well, I
can
don't
see
know.
everything else.
Our
Right?
podcast here is listed as explicit. Or
Explicit?
Something like that.
Explicit.
Explicit. Meaning we can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Right.
My kids hate when they hear me cuss, though. They don't like.
They do?
Yeah, because I guess I don't cuss that much around them.
You
but
don't.
When I say
well,
the F word,
then how
though,
come they can cuss in front of us?
pretty much only Skylar. Tanner,
a valid point.
Tanner
It's
River
just
don't
Sky.
cuss that much. Just Skylar.
It's true.
But she likes to cuss. That's her thing. You know what her thing is? She just got a dog.
Yes, I know.
That's our grand dog, dear.
Yes. I don't want it to come live with us.
8 pounds, 6 ounces.
It's 8 pounds. It looks bigger
No,
than
I have
8
no idea.
pounds.
I have no
Okay.
idea.
I'm like, I think
I
that
say
thing's
she
bigger
had
than
a
8 pounds.
Grand dog. No, I have no idea. It's a little. It's going to be a big Australian
It's not
Shepherd.
little, yeah.
But it's a big Australian Shepherd. Super cute. Named Sharky.
Yes.
And Skylar loves it. And she's going to experience her dog life.
Yes.
What she
Welcome
loves, yeah,
to
but-
dog parenthood.
Yeah. We were talking about that
What?
earlier, getting a dog.
We talk about it all the time.
Yeah. I don't want a dog.
I
I
know.
don't not like dogs, but I don't want a dog, and you want a dog.
I do.
Why do you want a dog?
Because I like the
So bad.
companionship of dogs. It's different than like humans.
What am I? Chop liver?
No, it's
I'll be
very
all
different.
jealous of the dog.
You probably would, but it's just very different. You know that. It's different. Like if you come home and nobody's home, there's someone here and they greet you and
Right.
are excited to see you.
I don't not like dogs. it's so easy not having a dog.
It is much easier not having one. I will agree with that. But
Because I don't like to clean up dog shit. And
there's
stuff.
parts of the dogs I miss.
Yeah. I mean, look at Kylie constantly looks at videos and pictures of
I
Weimaraners.
all this every day.
And Weimaraners are weird ass dogs. They're like real smart, and they're
Calculated.
kind of like like humans. They like if
They are.
you kind of fuck them over, they're gonna come
They
get
will. They will seek revenge on
you.
you.
Do something weird. Didn't your ex-husband to do something? He just chew his sunglasses, not yours,
Yes,
right?
he was not the nicest. parent to him. So if we're talking about dog parents or
Well, and
her,
the-
I just named her him.
Yeah, but
Her.
Annie threw the dog. The dog would never really go in the water and swim that
Oh,
much because
yeah.
he chucked, as a puppy, chucked the dog into the water.
In Tahoe in February.
What an idiot.
Yeah. Yes, she didn't appreciate him, and so she would always chew up pieces like sunglasses, cell phones, shoes. She was very vengeful.
Right, and she didn't like the water. So if we did get a
I
dog, I would like the
know.
dog to like the water.
Well, that's you started off like in the hot tub, like a baby.
Not in the hot tub. We're gonna clog the thing. We have a
White
pool- we can
Miners
do it in
don't
the
have
pool, though.
hair.
Yeah, but they have little baby hair. I don't want the dog in the hot tub. That's silly. Barely in the pool, but the pool could happen. But would you be okay with a Vizsla, which is a red Weimaraner, so to speak?
Yeah, they're smaller.
I think they're ugly. I don't like
I
it.
know. I was gonna say I thought you didn't like them, so it didn't matter.
No.
They are smaller though.
Ooh, maybe.
They're like half the size of what Tinka was.
All I think about is the shit size. The shit will be smaller.
Probably not.
Like cleaning up the shit. Can we train the dog just to shit in one little spot?
I mean, ish, but when they do it by themselves, it's kind of when they go out by themselves, they have a mind of their own.
Yeah, that's true. Especially those dogs.
You have to take them out on a leash, or it's the only shit here.
What?
You just have to take them out all the time if you want them to shit. In a
Oh,
certain
to
spot.
train the dog,
Yeah.
you take them out on the leash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which it happens. They would do it at my parents' house. Tinka would only.
Why do we take the dog to training? Like Skylar even is having her dog going to be trained at her place. Let's take the dog to training. Drop it off and have people train it.
like during the day
Yeah. Some school.
or like a week?
Yeah, probably a couple weeks.
I don't know if Weimaraners would be down for that.
I don't know.
They're kind of real clingy and needy.
I don't
It
know.
sounds like you. Would you be
You got-
down for a week of training?
Well, if there's enough food, yeah. if you give me a treat every second, I would do it. No problem. And so would they. I did that today with the guacamole and chips. You're like, hey, maybe you like this. And then you gave me a watermelon. I like
I did
that.
get you watermelon.
A hard watermelon.
Well,
though.
I didn't pick it. The person at Costco did.
I know. You did so good last week on the watermelon, and this week.
I
you
didn't pick these ones. That's why.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I had Instacart do it.
What did you show me? You know how Lay's potato chips has.
Oh my gosh, yes.
all the flavors
Like
that come
every
out?
year they do like a.
I mean, people
like-
out there know this. It's a
I
common
think so.
knowledge that.
It's been going on for like a decade.
Yeah, but it's common knowledge. Like they have 3 flavors.
Every
maybe
year
that
they come out with like 3 like trial flavors for like 6 weeks or
And
something.
some are really good, and some are really
right.
horrid.
And I
What
think
was this year's? A weird one.
I only know what one of them is, and it sounds absolutely disgusting.
What?
Ketchup.
Ketchup flavored Lay's
Ugh,
chips. That
yes.
sounds gross to me.
I don't like
that.
ketchup one, but I guess if they're trying to say it's
Like I
almost
remember
like
they had like taco flavor and
They
stuff.
had
that was
that.
good. That was good. I like that one.
I remember, but I guess it's like a fry with ketchup because it's potato and ketchup. So maybe it tastes like fries.
Weirdly, it probably tastes good, but
I mean, I don't like
yeah.
ketchup, so I don't think I'll like them.
No, you won't. You got you
But
and your
I'll
sister always
buy
get 'em
them.
for your
Yeah,
dad,
I'm like,
you
but
know?
I'll buy them, and you can try them. I like to try all the new things, just to see.
Yeah, just to see. I don't
It's
know.
a problem.
We'll see. Yeah, you always come back with all the Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no wonder that's why I'm so fat, man. Come on, stop buying that shit.
I didn't buy anything random except for guacamole.
You said those little tiny
I
guacamoles
know,
from
a
Costco.
little personal. Like it's just one little serving size.
No, they were good though.
I know they're not
I
bad.
liked them.
If you need a little treat,
It'd be good. It'd be good for River next week.
that's kind of what I was thinking. You can put them
Yeah.
on toast and make a little guacamole avocado toast.
Yeah, and that kid can eat. He's starting to eat a lot now.
Tell me about it.
But River's getting knee surgery next week.
Yes.
So he tore his meniscus, ongoing thing, and now it's torn. Now he gets to start his senior year by getting a knee operation, basically.
Well,
'Cause
no,
now
he
he's a
gets
senior.
to see his
End of his junior year.
summer of between of starting because not starting the senior year yet.
But yeah, just
He
gotta
gets
get
to
over it.
start off his senior year with a new knee.
I know. Skylar's probably jealous of him. She wanted.
I was actually wondering that.
Who gets jealous from a surgery?
I was wondering how she was feeling
River can
about
be
that.
jealous because she has a new dog
Was River jealous?
and
about
lives
that?
on her own, and
Probably that.
maybe,
I think.
yeah,
he is
living on her
jealous
own, maybe, and
of,
then
yes.
she can be jealous because he's getting surgery.
Yeah, right.
Damn, I wanted surgery.
I know. All she wants in life is an MRI.
Yeah. And hopefully you never have to get an MRI.
Right. As you get older, that's the thing you don't want in
When I
life.
went to the chiropractor, the first thing he says, well, do you want to go get an MRI? I'm like, no. I'm not going to spend $1,000 on
Well, it's
what
not
I
even that. It's
kind of
just
know what it is already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually you're not getting an MRI for anything good.
No. Have you ever had an MRI?
I've not. I've had a CT of my face, and that's it.
Yeah, I've had tons of those. Probably got radiation all in my whole friggin'
Isn't
head.
CTs better for you?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't
One
know
of them's better for you. I can't remember which one,
yeah,
though.
I don't know the difference, but when I had my teeth thing, they would do tons of those things.
Oh, I had to do it for my nose.
What did you do to your nose again?
I had a septoplasty.
You had a broken nose? Or you had to get your airway fixed?
My airway fixed.
That hurt?
Yes.
You have a high tolerance of pain. You're
right.
probably okay. But
the worst was just getting all the splints out. That was not fun.
Oh.
I just kind of felt like I had a really bad sinus infection. Was my thought process. I think I need another one, but that's a whole other issue.
Do you know who has had plenty of broken noses?
Oh, I do know.
The hockey player, Mr. Joe.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
Joe's had noses, backs, friggin' necks.
Has he had a septoplasty?
I don't know. He's
or
had
a rhinoplasty?
No, he's had everything. You know, I had been wearing that back brace.
Yeah, I do.
Why? Well, you took a picture of it.
Been seeing that a lot
I was
around
going to the
here.
chiropractor, and he wants me to hold everything in with his back brace. We're at 6 hours after I get done with his office. So I've been trying that, but it's like affecting my brain. I can't think.
Are you sure that's what's affecting your brain?
Yeah, it's so tight on my waist and everything. It gets me all irritated. And I can't think.
Okay.
Or something. It's like squeezing the blood to my brain or something like that.
I mean, I feel like the more blood to your brain is better, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, I'm not as a smart one like you.
Right.
Kylie waits and gets excited about ordering books.
Oh my God, I get so excited.
Like, oh, the book's almost. I go, well, just wait.
It's not coming out until August 30th.
I know you have to get that crazy about the books.
I love
mean,
reading.
I don't read, and it doesn't bother me.
Well, and I said this earlier when we were just talking.
You said that I'm
smarter
dumb?
than you.
So you said I'm dumb. You said, yeah.
I didn't say you're dumb. I just said I'm smarter than you in some aspects.
I wonder if
of life.
me and you did some kind of test.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't have to be a total book smart test. It can be practical matters, anything.
Right. And I mean, I don't know
who
how
would
we
score
find
higher.
this.
You would say you would score higher than me?
I think I would, actually.
Probably because you're a better test taker.
I think things through. You don't.
Mm-hmm. What's that IQ? What's involved in an IQ test?
I actually have no idea.
I've
I
never
don't
taken
know.
one too.
I don't think
'Cause
it's
some people
practical stuff, though, because people with really high IQs are usually not very good at, like, life stuff.
Yeah, they have like kind of Asperger's or.
Okay, I don't know about that, but
or, you know,
that
or they're
probably
like
is
Rain
the case
Man.
a little bit.
They're like Rain Man.
You had.
They get their underwear at Kmart. They fart.
I don't think
fart in
matter.
telephone booths.
You fart everywhere, also.
That's my favorite part of Rain Man, when Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman get in the telephone booth, and Raymond's like, "I gotta see Wapner at 4:30. Gotta see Wapner at 4:30." And Tom Cruise is trying to find a place so he can see Wapner and call in a place, and he's like, "Did you fucking fart, Ray?" And he's like, "Farted. Yeah, I farted. Yeah, I farted."
I feel like I read something.
They're in a telephone booth.
No, I think I read something where that wasn't in the script and like accidentally happened, and then they added it in.
Oh, maybe
Like Dustin Hoffman accidentally farted in there, and then they went with it.
And then he's like, "Did you fucking fart, Ray?"
Yeah.
That's
and then,
great scene.
yeah, I think it wasn't originally in the script that way.
Yeah.
I think I read that.
Well, we were talking about Tom Cruise last week. He's been in some good movies, man.
I know.
Rain Man's one of the better ones. In acting class, I did a Rain Man. I'm good at Rain Man.
Well,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I am. I can do that
you
whole.
relate well.
Yeah. Right. I can't remember any of the scene now. Remember I was doing it?
Yes, I do remember when you
yeah,
were doing that.
I was really good at Rain Man.
Well,
I can't remember how to do it now.
I can't say anything with possibly offending somebody, so I'm just not going to say anything.
What do you mean? Oh, you know what? I'll tell you.
What?
I'll tell you what's where we're going on that
What?
note.
Okay.
And I was well, I'll go to. Let me backtrack a little bit.
Okie dokes.
Culture Club is coming to town.
Okay.
You know, Boy George.
I mean, the only reason I really know much about them is from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, because Boy George's manager's on there or whatever.
His
right?
wife, yeah. Borgia's manager's wife, yeah.
Do you really want to hurt me?
Okay.
Do you?
Nope.
I'll tumble for ya.
Oh, I did not know they
sang
sang that.
I'll tumble for ya. That song they sing.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Now, I did an air band in high school,
Okay.
and I was Boy George
Okay, great.
from the Culture Club, and I sang "Do You Really Want to Hurt Me?" and dressed up like Boy George, and it was great.
Okay.
Now, getting back to what you're saying about Rain Man and all that stuff,
Okay.
you can't be politically correct and whatever.
Right.
My other air band I did in the same time
Right.
was was James Brown.
which is not politically correct.
Now I dressed up as James Brown
Right.
and sang, I feel good, whatever.
Yeah, I don't
coming coming to America. I did James Brown.
Okay.
And I painted my face black.
Rich, yeah. It's
And
very inappropriate now.
and in front of the whole school, no one thought nothing of it. And I was being James Brown, and everything was great and no big deal. And now you look at all these things that people that paint their but if I ran for public office,
You're fucked.
they would pull that picture up of me.
Well,
or
is
the
there
video.
a picture up there?
Yeah,
Is
I have
there
a video.
Oh, we'll keep that in lock and key.
Of James Brown, and I would get in trouble. But that was when I was 16 years
Do you
old.
want to know what I dressed up for Halloween?
And I don't know if I didn't win for James Brown for Boy George, but I get pretty good with James Brown and got freaking standing ovation for painting my face black and acting like James
I know.
Brown.
Do you know what I would want?
Sorry, Charlie.
What I dressed up as when I was like 8 for Halloween?
Aunt Jemima?
No.
Oh.
A California raisin. Do you remember they used to have that
Well, that's
commercial?
not racist.
No, when they were like the raisins were dancing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, but I painted my face black to match my raisin outfit.
Right. Shit happens.
Right.
I don't get it. And I totally understand the race stuff and everything, but I
think if you were making fun of the race.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but then also nowadays I understand maybe because of the culture it's politically incorrect. But when you at the time in 1986, it wasn't politically incorrect.
Well, that's true.
It
I
was
know. I
just
think you
fine.
have to remember those things.
Yeah,
Do you
people are
wanna
so uptight now. Take your sticks out of your asses, people. You fucking losers.
Do you want to know something funny?
Oh, did I say that?
You did. I'm just going over it. When you did Culture Club in the 80s for your lip sync.
Yeah, air band.
We call it lip sync now. Do you know what I did?
I do. Go ahead and tell everybody.
I did Britney Spears. So just a little bit
Oh, yeah, you told a white chick.
of our different generations, I guess.
And did you do Britney Spears like when she was a teenager, or did you do Britney Spears when she was older? What song did you do?
I did Crazy. So she probably was like
Crazy
18
for
or
you.
No, that's also 80s and Madonna.
Oh.
So she was probably like 18 or 19 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Because she's older than me.
Oh,
and I was 17.
thinking you did Hit Me With Your Best Shot or whatever it's called.
Hit Me Baby one more time?
Oh, yeah, Hit Me.
You're
oh, my God.
You're taking all the
It
80s
shows you
songs.
how much older I am
right.
than you.
You are aging yourself right now.
Hit Me With Your Best. That's not Britney Spears.
That's not Britney Spears.
That's Pat Benatar, I think.
Okie dokes. It's not. Just joking.
Yeah. Showing my age here. But yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Everything was great. The 80s were great, man.
I don't know. I was a child.
You wouldn't even know.
Nope.
You were a baby in the 80s.
I
but
was.
all you people listening out there, the 80s were great.
Well, it depends who's listening. They might have been children as well. Or not born yet.
Well, go see Culture Club anyway. They're coming to Reno.
When are they coming to Reno?
I don't know, like next week or something.
Oh, okay.
So we should go.
Oh, well.
Oh, like June 9th, I think, or something like that.
Okay. Well, you don't even know when they're coming.
Well, I did the same thing with Limp Bizkit last week or whatever. I did the same
Right.
thing and didn't go.
Well, got to get on it.
Right. That's a weird contrast. I go to
Limp
Limp Bizkit
Bizkit
and then I
and
go,
Culture
yeah,
Club?
yeah. If
Mhm.
James Brown was alive, I'd want to go see him,
Oh, okay,
but he's
great.
dead. I didn't see him. I should have asked that. Okay,
What?
so before we started this podcast,
What?
someone knocked on the door, and of
Right.
course I got pissed because I
know.
hate people knocking on the
I
door.
don't like people knock on the door.
I thought it was some of my workers wanting money.
I know you did. And I was in a robe still, so I was
and I'm
like, I'm
Kylie,
getting out of here.
Get ready to call 911.
Right.
Something's going down.
I came and peeked out this window right here to see who it was.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you saw who it was.
Uh-huh.
Then. Oh.
Well, after you'd already opened the door, though.
Oh. No, I'm like, Kylie, get ready. Get
You
your
did.
phone
You
ready.
did say
Kylie,
that.
because I don't know what's going on. And I had some guys today that were working on one of my crews. I don't know that well, but the other guy knows them really good. And he says, oh, they're mad and they quit. And
Oh.
for no real reason besides they were mad and quit. And so I'm like,
Were
great.
they mad at you?
No, they were mad at him.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like, I don't know.
They're coming for me.
Yeah, I'm like, are they at my house?
Do you
Holy
have a
shit.
baseball bat?
Yeah. That little tiny one that Skylar has.
Okay, great.
But anyway, so as I'm
Really
getting pissed to
protecting
open
me.
the door, I'm telling Kylie I open the door, and some political guy.
It is that time of year.
And he has his high school daughter with him. It looks like she wants
She
to
did
die.
look like she didn't want to be there and was
And he's like,
pissed.
here's my daughter. Goes to high school or whatever. And she just looked like she wanted to die. And some other guy, probably his brother or something, was with him. I don't know who it was.
Campaign manager.
Campaign manager.
know.
So
Was his name Glen?
I think so. Yeah.
It wasn't, I don't think.
I'm sure his name was Glenn. It was Glenn, Gary, and his daughter's name was Danielle.
Oh.
Like Podcast Danielle.
I know. A podcast.
If Podcast Dan was a girl, he'd be podcast Danielle.
Right.
I think.
Anywho, if you go once have a sex change, he's going to be changed to podcast Danielle.
Right. So anyhow, when this guy comes to the door, I can't think. I'm thinking it's guys from work, and this guy's shot out of a cannon saying, "Hey, how you voting? Are you voting? How you voting?" I go, "Well, we're gonna go vote, but I'm voting in person. I'm not mailing it in, not doing that shit." And he was telling how the neighbors mailed it in, didn't really work that well. And then I wish I had the intuition or something.
Intuition, insight.
The insight, yes. That's why you're here, dear. Keep correcting me. I wish I had the insight to ask him like a good question, like a political question.
We thought of some after he left.
I said he goes, I don't even know what your
race is. He was like an assembly. He was running for like a county assemblyman. But I don't even know what they do, which I wish we would have asked that because I don't know what their purpose is. I could have asked that, but I'm one, I want the guy to get the hell out of here. Two, right. I'm kind of listening to him. And Three, you're hungry.
Three, I'm hungry. Three, he interrupted my freaking guacamole. I'm like drool coming out of my mouth, and this guy there sitting there. Freaking the poor daughter wanted to kill herself.
You should have offered him some guacamole.
I should have. I should have said, "Hey, do you want a beer?" And if you took the beer from me,
there you go.
Vote for you. If you didn't, no.
That's a good one.
I could have did that, but I should have said like something witty, like, "What's your stance on transgender swimmers?" Or something,
just to see.
Something like that, just to see what he would say. Nothing, that's political. And then because I told him we only watched kind of the governor race.
We did watch that. I know. I don't know what else is happening.
But anyway, so why can't I have better questions like that? Like, what's your stance on gun control, or just some kind of good question? But that would the next political person that comes, I'm gonna. What's your stance on? What do you think of transgender swimmers?
I first want us to ask because obviously they're not running for governor, going door to door.
The transgender swimmer?
No.
Is she running for? Or he?
No,
or
he's in college.
She?
She's in college.
She's
no.
Leah
obviously,
Bush.
like
I think her name's Leah Bush.
No, it's not.
I swear
I think
it
is Leah something though.
Leah. I swear her last name was Bush.
I swear it's not.
Leah no Bush.
No.
Leah just a ween.
Leah lumps.
That's not even fun. Lump of Leia.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anywho, we're gonna.
That's not bad. I mean, that we're not cracking bad jokes. I don't think. Caitlyn Jenner has. I don't think
she does anymore. I think she got rid of her.
I wonder if she has a bush though, because guys have more hair usually.
Correct. She is not taking testosterone anymore though, so she might have. She might have not have as big of a bush.
Oh. I mean, that'd be a good picture.
Okie dokes.
I mean.
Why do you want to see
I don't. I would.
A picture of what?
I would look. I would definitely look. Would you not look?
Yes, I would look. What? That'd be a good. But what are we looking at a picture of? A bush?
Caitlyn Jenner's bush.
What if she gets waxed?
I don't know if she has one or not. You have to ask the question. That's a good political question.
Do you think Caitlyn Jenner has a bush?
She was running for governor.
She was.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
I mean, I'd be interested if anybody has a bush or not.
Okay. Do you have a bush? Don't answer that. Your children don't want to hear the answer. Don't answer it.
I don't even know what a bush is anymore.
It's a thing of the 80s.
I mean, yeah, if you go to the 80s, it's major bush. 70s, major bush. It's like growing up into the rib cage.
Ew.
Yeah, growing up the side into the rib cage. That's how big bushes are.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Didn't you look at, when you were a kid, didn't you look at Playgirl magazines and sneak them?
I did.
Your mom used to get her hair done?
We would go get our hair cut, and her hairdresser was a gay man, and so he had a lot of Playgirl magazines. So
did I say boy? I meant girl.
Playgirl, yeah, because Playgirl has the guys.
Yeah.
And so usually either Aislinn was there or sometimes like Stephanie would be with me, calling you out there, Steph. Sorry.
How old were you there?
I'm going to go with like 8 to 12 or something, 9 to 12. We're kind of young, but curious. We're just when you start getting curious. Yeah. And so we used to look at the Playgirls, so like put them inside another magazine so it looked like we were not looking at them. So yeah.
And what'd you do?
We were just checking them out. Checking out like the big weens and stuff.
And did you know what those were?
Wieners? Yeah.
Well, I mean, at 8 years old, I don't know.
I think you know anatomy at 8.
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Did you know what boobs were at 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I did.
Well, when also you kind of figure it out when
I kissed my first girl in kindergarten.
So did I. Not girl. Boy.
Oh, you kissed a girl?
What's
What's that song with Katy Perry?
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Oh, you just kissed a girl and you liked it?
I did.
I kissed a girl and I liked it too.
Right.
Rachel Reinstein, who's I kissed.
I can't remember the guy's
Rachel,
name.
if you're listening, I hope it was good. I hope you remembered it.
She probably doesn't. I can't remember the kid's name that I kissed in kindergarten.
In kindergarten, you kiss and run, and the girl chases you and tries to kick you in the balls. That's what they do.
Well, anyhow.
Yeah, well, it happens.
I still try to kick you in the balls and run.
Kylie. You don't want to kick. I have really sensitive balls, so I don't want you to kick.
Okay,
them.
I think every guy has sensitive balls. I don't think you're any
What about the guy in the
different.
basketball game the other day?
Oh, I know.
He got hit. His knee got right in the nuts.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so when ladies, maybe I shouldn't generalize that. Me, Aislinn also enjoys it as well. When a guy gets hit in the nuts, we find it a little funny. Do other guys, like if another guy gets hit in the nuts, do you find it a little funny?
You still find it funny, but you know it
Okay.
hurts so bad. You're just like, oh God.
So I saw, and I felt bad, but I laughed a little.
But the funniest thing, when the guy, he was on the Warriors, I can't think which guy it was.
I don't know.
He went up and the Celtics guy kneed him right in the nuts.
Oh,
and
it was so bad.
He felt, and you could see the slow motion, just a jolt from behind. And so when the camera panned to him, he totally grabbed his whole nuts and started shaking. The camera just moves away real fast. Like,
And then he was walking around still
didn't
grabbing
realize,
them.
Yeah. Then he
Poor
kept,
guy.
He kept adjusting himself over and over again. But that's hard
Try
to play.
to make sure they're both there.
Yeah, that's hard to play basketball after that.
I don't know. I don't have nuts. I don't know how it feels.
Mound's got nut.
What?
What's that song?
Almond Joys have nuts.
Almond
Mounds
Joy's got
don't.
nuts. Mounds don't.
You got it way off because you just said mounds have nuts. That's similar to how you told me this week on Monday. You came in May 30th, last day of May. Except for there's 31 days in May.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, Kylie, you know what today is? May 30th, last day of May.
Not last day of May.
That's why you're smarter right there.
Right, exactly.
I get a really thrill out of the last day of the month and the first day of the month. I'm
You
always
do?
like, it's the 1st of June.
You have to pay
already.
bills.
Well, I know. I mean,
Oh, that isn't
yeah.
like because
I don't actually think about paying bills that day.
I
mean,
feel like
just
most
think
people
about-
hate the first day of the month.
Right, I like it though. It's
Okay.
like going into oh God, I always go, oh, we're in month number 6.
Oh,
Here we
I'm always
go.
like, oh my God, where did the last month go?
I always announce
did I
that to you. I'm
accomplish?
like, Kylie,
Nothing.
you know what day it is? It's May 1st. It's June 1st.
You
Go
did,
into the
except
next
for you
thing.
got ruined this week. So
What I get happened this
because you
week?
said it was the last day of
I
May.
know. I miscalculated by just a little bit.
Just a little. It's all right, honey.
Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller at This Essential Life is our handle.
Mm-hmm.
Go get those oils. Go get that concrete and go get those oils.
Go get that concrete. What are you concreting?
Pretty much everything.
Oh, okay.
I had a weird thing today. I'd go outside my office. They're doing this job, and I wanted to see what was going on the job, so I was going to peek over the fence.
Like those houses? That you
Yeah,
can, like, see
right behind there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I go to peek over the fence, and I hold on to the slat
Did you fall?
because I had some concrete work back there, so I wanted to see what they do. And the slats just give away and pull right out like they're nothing. And so I end up going through the fence and walking back
Stop
there and
it.
just
You're
go
all,
and check it out.
hey.
And on the way out, I almost stepped on a nail because the fence. I
Oh,
pulled out the
okay.
nails out of the fence. But
Honey.
that was
So you ruined their fence?
yeah. I just want to see what was going
Yeah.
on. And instead of driving there, I went through the
It's one way to do it.
yeah went through the back door.
Well, yikes.
Never go through the back door.
Yeah, you almost got a nail.
Right. Last week we talked a lot about Top Gun.
Yeah, we did.
Great movie. We heard a lot of stuff about Top Gun and
Everyone I know that saw it loved it.
yeah, and everybody kept asking me, "Oh, you saw Top Gun?" And I said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, it was good." And no one even said nothing. I made fun of Tom Cruise. 'Cause everybody loves Tom Cruise, kind of.
Except for we realized I didn't know you didn't know this.
What?
I don't know if well, except for we get like DMs and like comments on stuff. Eric didn't realize that you could check those and like see them.
Right.
Right. So we
So
maybe
we've read-
did get some
it's-
comments and we didn't even know.
Well, I get comments on certain things, and
And
then our social media person says, "You got a lot of comments. You never respond to anything. You never say anything.
Yeah.
You never do anything." I don't know. That's why Kylie's in
Right.
charge.
Well, no.
Kylie's in charge now.
Well, the Instagram's
I'm
on
too-
your phone, so I
She put it on her iPad.
put it on my iPad. I'm gonna take over a little.
Yeah. And then we had
that's fine.
we talked a
Love
lot
you.
about naming your baby Glen
Glen.
or your dog Glen. And the name keeps haunting me. I had a meeting with Glen.
Oh my god, I knew you had a meeting with a guy named
And
Glen
there's
yesterday.
Yeah, and there's Glens everywhere. So I'm saying it's
Glen.
not that common, but all Glens are usually old. They're not young.
Right.
And
Glen.
yeah. And one thing Kylie and I talked about after we've had the podcast on for a year, we're going to make a new sound effect
Yeah.
and change the intro a little. And I won't say what it's going to be because we're going to make it a surprise, but it's going to be good. We have a
Hopefully.
little work
No.
to do. Give us a couple weeks, and We're changing a couple things to the ads. We're changing a couple things to the intro.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Podcast Dan. We'll fill you in later. He doesn't know.
Just really want to make sure you're
Podcast
working.
Dan is loving me, though, right now.
Why?
Not because of all the Jameson he drank here.
Oh,
He's
something
loving me
else?
because he's on my brother's hockey team now.
Oh, yes.
And we know when Marcus goes, yeah, Dan, they put Dan on my hockey team because we requested him and he's been calling or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know if Dan will make it through the whole season.
I think that maybe you need to give Dan your chiropractor's name. And
I will, yeah. Before their first game is tomorrow, so I'm gonna
he
text him.
might need that little back
you know
brace
what?
you're wearing.
Yeah, I'll just drop the back brace off to him. I'll say, here, you might need
He
this
might need that.
after the game. So now we got my brother and Podcast Dan on the same hockey team. All we need is Joe on the team now.
Oh, my gosh.
And we'll have a full hockey team to go watch.
I'm pretty sure there's more than 3 people on a hockey team. But get Tony in there.
Oh, yeah, Tony. Well, no, there's other people. I don't know, but older guys on there. And then a couple things about I've been doing that thing in the morning where I say think of something I'm grateful for.
Yes, you were telling me
and
that.
then think of something exciting for, and think of something exciting for this. But you told me
I did.
I had all my things involve the kids.
They did, which is not a bad thing. But
yeah, it's good.
But
I was excited because Sky got a dog, and she's doing pretty
Yes.
good. Then I was excited for River just to get the surgery over with. And then a month, I was excited to go to Newport because that's where me and Kiley let our freaking hair down.
Okay.
Baby.
But
ride
no.
some bikes. Put our chest out and ride some bikes.
Okie doke. My chest is out all the time, honey.
Oh. Well, I put my chest out.
So I'm going to give a little advice to anybody out there who maybe has tried this
I put
as
my
well.
gut out and then my
Right.
chest.
Is it, although, yes, all your things are positive about the kids, and that isn't a bad thing. That's a good thing. But it should also be about you. You have to remember you at the end of the day, because as much as your kids make your life happy, you have to be happy still too with yourself.
I know. It makes it's hard because when you do stuff for so many people
I
all
think
the time.
most adults, parents would say the same thing. It's hard to think about yourselves at the end of the day, but because being a parent is a selfless role.
Yep.
But you have to remember, and a lot of the times I've told you this for years, that if your kids are happy, if you're happy.
Right.
So if your foundation, you as the foundation isn't super, if you're stressed, if you're irritated, if you're whatever, the kids kind of feel that, and they kind of mirror it.
Yep. I get that.
So you got to remember you at the end of the day, not even me, you.
Even if I have both.
Yeah.
What makes you happy?
Depends on the day.
You're easy. You probably say Desperate House or
Real Housewives.
Top Chef.
Oh my God, I was watching
I know.
Top Chef.
Kylie's pretty easily entertained. And
I am very easily entertained.
Yeah, she's like, I don't care if you're gone for 8 hours.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
I got something to do.
I'll read a book. I'll watch a movie.
You have no problem doing anything.
Twilight is always on TV. I will watch that. Good.
Twilight's always on.
It's
the
literally
TV.
on again today. I saw it.
Every weekend.
It's a real, yeah. Those kids have got to be getting. Well, I guess they're adults now. A lot of royalties, probably. I mean, I don't know how much they pay them.
I'm sure
but
tons of them.
literally every weekend it's on.
That's
It's
crazy.
insane.
I wonder if this guy watches Twilight. Mr. Rob.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and the Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs. I'm going to guess he doesn't.
He might.
No.
I wonder if
I
he
can't-
really wants. He sent an email to me saying he really wants Tanner to be on the show.
I know.
Yeah, and I found out why because I just saw that he grew a bunch of garlic and stuff and kind of
Oh.
posted on social media.
So he's into the farming and the...
Tanner's super into garlic, so I told him if
Yes.
he ever wants to go down and go to Tanner's farm or talk about trees or growing, Tanner would love to do that.
Oh, yes, he would.
Because he loves to teach people and train
Yes, he
people
does.
and basically talk about farming and growing, and he knows a lot. So Rob, if you're listening, hit Tanner up or hit me up, and I'll hook you up with him. And he would love that. But
Yeah.
we'll try to have Tanner on in the future. We're gonna have Otten on again,
Yeah,
and
we might
then
wanna
we're
reach
gonna
out.
have our
I haven't talked
social
to Otten in a
media
while.
girl Haley on. She's committed.
Well, she hasn't committed to a date yet. but
No, but she kind of said. We'll see.
We're gonna
We'll have
rope
on
her
the same
in.
time. Well, whoever we have on, we'll have my mom on with him. We'll break him in.
Oh, boy.
My mom's birthday is next week.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the. Guess where we're going?
I mean, I know where because you told me.
Oh, I
but-
did. Oh, I
yeah.
told you. We're going to the Tamarack.
Right. I
Because
mean,
Marcus wanted to go.
Marcus wanted to go, or your
So
mom's
all
slowly
we do
turning
is
into
go to the
Papa Jack.
Fucking Tamarack.
Did you hear me?
Yeah. Marcus wanted to go over if she turned into Papa Jack. Well, Marcus is going to be running solo because Mel's
I
going out
know.
of
What's
town.
Mark
So
going to do with his
no,
life?
he said, I'm going to come early. Let's gamble first. And then
Has Mark ever gambled in his life?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
He gets, like, violent. Like,
oh,
yeah,
I've
like
never seen him.
on the craps table, sometimes he gets
Oh.
mad and he'll throw his money and hit the other
Oh.
side of the table because he's mad.
Oh, no. So
Yeah, he'll,
Mel
like-
might have to come home early to bail Mark out of jail.
Yeah, he'll, like, throw his chips across. I've seen him. I'm like, geez,
Oh, boy.
Louise.
Okay.
But he likes to play craps, Marcus does.
I don't think the Tamarack has craps, do they?
I don't know.
I mean, not that I've checked out the Tamarack
Do they have
bunch,
tables?
but I don't think so.
Oh, I think might have took all the tables out. I don't
think
know.
so
I can't.
Too. Don't quote me, though.
I can't recall.
Neither can
Like,
I don't
that-
remember seeing any.
That's how big of gambles were. We don't even
Right,
notice.
we don't notice.
And I noticed the slot machines and everything else, but that's about it.
I know I did offer it if Mark wanted to come out with us next Friday night because Allie's in town, so we're going to visit.
Allie, we should get Allie and Brant on the podcast
Well,
with us.
try.
Try. We'll see what happens. I doubt it.
But then I'm like, oh, is that going to be too much of a night for him,
Who?
Mark?
We'll see.
He might have to spend the night at her house.
Yeah, he's got to make his hockey game. He's got to make his hockey game.
That's
on
Friday night. It's fine. He has till
it's-
Sunday
He
to
has to make his
recover.
hockey game, on Sunday with Podcast Dan. Podcast Dan better cool on the Jamesons on Saturday night, though.
Oh,
You know.
right. He's gonna really amp him up after that game on Sunday.
Yeah.
He's gonna need it.
They have a bar there at the hockey rink, so yeah.
Do they have Jameson?
Yeah. I'm sure they do.
They have Captain Morgan, so
They better now. We should sponsor our podcast should do a sponsor at the hockey rink.
go for it.
Now that we got all these people that we know at the hockey rink.
All right. 2 people
Yeah, 2 people.
and Roma, I guess, because she and Dax, and I guess all of them. They all go.
Yeah. We'll do it. We're gonna do it.
Put a sign up there.
Well, dear, you know what time it is?
I
It's
guess it's
last
last
call. Who are we cheersing today, baby?
We are today going to cheers to Miss Sky for becoming a dog mom.
And her grand dog.
Yep.
Yeah, I think she was only in labor for, what, 4 hours when she was waiting for the dog in
or
the
like a
parking
week.
lot.
It was like a good week.
Yeah, she's in labor for about a week. And she gave birth to a beautiful, blue-eyed Australian.
Half like one-eyed, blue-eyed.
Yeah, that's a cool-looking dog. She says she can't even walk down the street without people, like, all stopping. She goes, God, if I was single, every guy in the world was saying stuff to me. It'd be easy.
Do you
And
want one now?
Well, I told her, I said, hey, Sky, I'm going to come down and watch
Oh,
the dog
boy.
while you work, and I'll walk it down the path. We'll see. I'll push it in the stroller.
I'll push it in a stroller. Pretty sure puppy does not want to be pushed in a stroller.
Yeah, if I push that dog in a stroller,
Good luck trying to get
And
a puppy to
Skylar's
stay
listening
in a
right now.
stroller.
yeah, there'd be a line of women so far behind. You
Oh,
better
good
come down here to
Lord.
beat him off with a stick.
Okey-doke. I'll be like, take him, please. If you can handle him for a day, you can have him.
Yeah, I know. You know what, though? I better not wear my back brace.
Right.
I'll wear my back brace under my shirt.
See whichever one will massage your feet. She's a
I'll walk
keeper.
by and they go, why does this smell like Ben Gay? It smells like Aspercream.
Good
me
Lord.
and my mom could go down and smell like a peppermint farm.
No.
Smell like it's like we were just walking by a peppermint farm. Oh
you
no,
gonna-
that's my mom's knees and Eric's back.
Are you going to attract more dogs or ladies?
Yeah.
Bitches or ladies?
Yeah, it's a line of dogs following me,
Right.
shitting on my feet.
Oh.
Hey, ladies,
Oh boy. Take
Okay.
him. Please take him.
check my dog out.
They like the dog, not you.
The dog's like, please take me away.
I know,
Get me
this
away from this
guy.
guy. Peppermint man.
He won't pick up my poop. He eats all my snacks.
Right. Wonder if Sky would be all weirded out like me watching him, like give me all these rules and stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, you got to do that. So,
Like our poor dog sitters.
yeah, I know. Our dog has it. We don't have a dog right now.
When we
obviously,
had
but
a dog.
yeah, when we have a dog, our dog has Meg is Atna comes over and watches the dog.
I know. Even Danica said she would come back for a puppy.
Really?
Yep.
I think it drove her away, but she'll come back. She'll come back.
I know.
For
I'm
a
like,
puppy.
is this one gonna drive you away? Yikes.
That's funny. A lot of dog talk today. We have a lot
I
of
know.
dog talk.
So when
today.
are we getting a puppy? Just joking.
Well, dear,
I don't want a puppy yet.
when
I'll
you're
just keep looking at them.
yeah, you just keep looking at them and that kind of thing. Maybe for your birthday. I don't know.
Oh,
No, I don't
maybe
know.
for your birthday.
I don't know. This will give us good podcast material. We'll keep talking about this shit. As long as I can pick up the shit, we'll just keep talking about this shit.
Oh, okay.
Get a little tiny dog that I can push in the stroller.
And pick up ladies on in our neighborhood. Good luck.
The average age of the ladies in our neighborhood are like 74.
Right.
And that's probably on the young side.
We have some like newer families, but they're all like moms with little kids.
Hey, Linda.
Yeah.
Hey, Linda, check out my dog.
She would like to check out your dog, actually.
Wait, actually, she would, yeah. Come on, Linda, get out here. Get your fucking walker and get out here and check my dog
Linda
out.
does not have a walker.
Oh, no, she doesn't have a walker. I shouldn't say that.
You shouldn't.
I don't think she listens to the podcast.
Still, Linda's
Wouldn't it be funny if she did, though? No.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, she is great. She's probably going to vote for that guy because...
She might. And we should
went
ask
to her
Linda who
house
she
first.
voted for because I don't know who to.
I don't know. Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into My Life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it is always happy hour here.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers, darling.
Love that drink.
Love you.
Yeah, love you, baby. I do the love you on the pods. You know that.